Hey IB students, Econ Daddy here, and in this video we'll look at a great outline for your IB Economics commentaries. Make sure you watch my other videos on the topic, as this is just one of the 5 crucial things you need to do to score well in the internal assessment. Also, there's a detailed PDF guide which includes all my advice about these 5 essential tips of writing a great commentary. Check it out in the description. The following outline is by no means the only one that you can use, as the structure of your commentary mostly depends on your article, but this is one that will work most of the time. So don't feel that if you don't follow this one exactly, you'll lose marks. You can deviate from this, and perhaps you should if the article so requires. So when it comes to a great outline, you'd start with an introduction that gives the reader an idea of what the article is about in your own words, and the economic concepts that can be applied to it. This should not be more than just 2-3 sentences. Still in your intro, you would then define any key economic terms, but there's no need to define every single one of them. Next up in your intro comes your key concept. I highly recommend that you spend around 50 to 70 words dedicated to your key concept. That is to say, you start by saying, the key concept of this commentary is this, and it's relevant to the event described in the article because, and then you explain why. When it comes to writing this part, make sure you check pages 12 to 14 in the IB Economics Guide, as the IB gives a very detailed account of each of these key concepts that you can use then to justify their relevance. You can also incorporate this to your thesis statement, which is the ending of your intro, or if you want, you can have a separate paragraph to your key concept together with your thesis. Then you can continue with your first diagram, which will typically depict the problem stated in the article. Make sure that your article allows you to use a relevant diagram, otherwise go for a different one. Once you have your first diagram, the next paragraph will be part of your analysis. Here you don't simply explain the problem described in the article from an economic perspective, but you also give a detailed explanation of your first diagram. It has to be so clear that someone who has never studied economics before should understand everything if they read it. Don't forget to stay focused on the article and not on your textbook, so feel free to include quotes here to justify your analysis. Then comes your second diagram, which most usually will show the solution to the economic problem described in the article. That's followed by the second part of your analysis, which is explaining from an economic perspective how and why the solution is supposed to work and how that's shown in your diagram. Remember, diagrams must be clearly explained, and don't lose your focus on the article. Once you're done with this, you can spend the next 2 paragraphs on evaluation. The IB prefers balanced reasoning, so make sure you show here multiple perspectives, which can include pros and cons, effects on different stakeholders, or short-run versus long-run outcomes, and so on. Do go into the details here and support your judgments with evidence. But I've dedicated a whole video to just the evaluation. Check it out too. Finally, you want to wrap up and conclude with a short paragraph of maximum 2-3 sentences which strengthen the main points of your evaluation. So to sum up, introduction with the key concept, diagram 1, explanation, diagram 2, explanation, evaluation, and conclusion. And that's what makes a great outline. Don't forget to watch my other videos about the 5 crucial tips, and that there is a completely free detailed PDF guide which includes all my advice about these 5 essential tips of writing a great commentary. Finally, if you need help with revision, I have super cool, easy to understand study notes for the whole syllabus with beautiful diagrams, pictures, real-world examples, and to-the-point explanations that include everything you need to know and nothing that you don't, put together by an IB Economics examiner, which you can also check out in the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'm wishing you all the very best for your IB Economics studies. Bye for now, and see you in the next one.